there! Welcome to Glass with a Class. I'm June Anderson and I love depression glass. Do you? Maybe you do and that's why you're here. Maybe you're just curious as to what these videos are all about. Go back and check some of them out and see if you can figure out what's going on here. No matter your reasons for dropping in, I'm glad you did. Come on in and let's look at some glass. Today we're going to talk about one of my favorite patterns. I have sort of a fascination for all things pineapple. I love pineapple pie, pineapple pudding. You know, instead of banana pudding, I like pineapple pudding. Yes, and this southern girl loves pineapple sandwiches. 2 pieces of soft white bread, slapped with mayonnaise, and 1 or 2 pieces of sliced pineapple in between. You can use crushed pineapple, but it will be a sloppy thing to hold together if you don't drain it well. And I'm one of those that loves pineapple on my pizza too. Makes me want some right now. And I love to decorate with pineapples. And I love my pineapple and floral depression glass pieces. Pineapple and Floral was made by the Indiana Glass Company from 1932 to 1937. It came in crystal, amber, some fired on red, green, milk white, and in the late 1960s they made it in avocado. In the 1980s they also made it in pink and cobalt blue. So if you're only interested in depression glass, you'll want to watch out for the colors to be sure you're not getting a modern piece. I have the creamer and sugar for this pattern, but I thought you would like to see this piece. This is the crystal color, and it's known as a comport or compote. Now there are folks who call it a compote, and there are those who call it a comport, and will argue you down that they're right. I read up on it, and I'm still not sure. If you call it a compote on the depression glass pages on social media, you will be corrected quickly and told that it's a comport. In one place I read that the difference is that a comport is flatter than this, and that this style is a compote. So I don't know. I just know I love this pattern. Doesn't it look like an ice sculpture? I think it does. I also don't know exactly why they think it looks so much like pineapple. I get the floral part because there are flowers all around it. But the only thing that resembles a pineapple to me is these sticky up parts. These little sticky up parts right here near the bottom that look like the green spikes on the top of a pineapple. Well, it doesn't matter to me. I love it. All right. Let's ease on into our class portion of Glass with a Class. Today we're talking about colon and semicolon. I'm not going to go into all the ways to use them, just a couple to sort of give you an idea of what they're for. A colon can be used in lists. For instance, I have many art supplies in my art room. That's a sentence that's correct like it is. You've told me about your art supplies. But if you want to add meaning and depth to the sentence, you can put a colon at the end of it and tell me just what supplies you have. Like this. I have many art supplies in my art room. Pencils, pens, oil paints, canvases, and easels. See, don't you have a clearer picture of what art supplies I actually have? Now for the semicolon. When a semicolon is used in a list, it looks something like this. When I went to Europe last summer, I stayed in London, England, Paris, France, and Rome, Italy. If you didn't put the semicolon there, the sentence would look and sound like this. When I went to Europe last summer, I stayed in London, England, Paris, France, and Rome, Italy. The only thing that sounded right in that sentence was Rome, Italy. It does matter where you use punctuation, doesn't it? I found colons and semicolons in the Bible, although they're used a bit differently. Here is a semicolon. Psalm 117:1 says, "Praise the Lord, all you nations. Extol him, all you peoples." And in the second sentence of the 23rd Psalm it says, "He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters." I hope you've enjoyed today's episode of Glass with a Class, and we'll come back next time when we'll see more glass and hear a bit more about the English language. God bless you and yours. See you next time. Bye-bye.